And today is going to be a video about finding me. Here and welcome back to my channel. But before we get started, please press that like button, subscribe, or at least comment. That would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at LucyAnnaK, because you don't want to miss me. Obviously, you don't want to miss this. So let's just jump right into it. I'm so excited about this video. More importantly though, I got a new shirt. It's Def Leppard. I love it. Look at that. Look at the leopard. Do you see it? Awesome. No, just kidding. Maybe I stand up. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna actually get into the video. I'm so excited. So last November, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna dive in. I'm gonna take the plunge. I'm going to buy a 23andMe kit. And it was on Black Friday that I had this revelation of self-discovery that I really wanted to do this. And also it was like $100 off. It was $100 off. Normal price on Amazon Prime was $200 for this kit. I literally got it for $100. No catches or anything like that. If the first kit doesn't work, then 23andMe will send you a second kit to put your spit in, and you can send it back to them. And then if that second kit doesn't work, they will just give you a full refund with however you bought it. So I definitely suggest like a credit card or debit card, because I don't know, maybe if you like buy it via gift card, they would just put it towards your Amazon account via gift card. But anyway, so I did debit, obviously. And yeah, so anyway, so November 2020. And so I did it. I made that purchase and I spit into this vial. It's weird because on the top, there's this liquid that like holds your spit together, basically, like preserves it. And I didn't cap it. I just unscrewed the first tube and screwed the little cap back on and sent it away. And without that liquid in my spit, didn't read my DNA, unfortunately. I think it was January. They sent me a new replacement kit. Basically, if you really want to go know more, just like YouTube 23andMe and how it works. Then after you buy the kit, they suggest setting up an account on their 23andMe app. So I did, and I also set up an account on 23andme.com, and they notify you via the app when your results are ready. I did not know that, but I do now. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, there's my 23andMe app. So we're gonna open it up. As you can see, it opens by Face ID or a passcode. And this is just so important to me because when I was it started in high school, and then it followed me into my undergrad, where, you know, people would ask me like, so Lucy, what are you? And I would be like, well, I'm Brazilian. And even one person was like, no, but what are you? Like, what kind of Brazilian? And I'm like, what kind of American are you? What kind of white person are you? You want to tell me your percentages? I didn't say that, but I was like, I don't know. I really don't know. They're like,
oh, well, you should find out.
I'm like, all right, okay, I'll find out someday. It wasn't really, it didn't cross my mind to be like, yes, I need to find out who, you know. So going to my Ancestry Reports, I know who I am now, boy. I know who I am now, and you know who you are, the one that asked me that really crassly, so shame on you. Here we go. This is the kind of Brazilian I am. All right, so we are on, so I'm 54% sub-Saharan African. But was anyone really surprised? Because with like my flat feet and my like natural afro, you know, growing under here, my roots, like, was anyone surprised really? 35% European, and then 10% East Asian and Native American. And as you can see on my phone screen here, they break it down for you. So let's break it down. So sub-Saharan African, I'm 54% that. So within the sub-Saharan African, they break it down for me. I am 43.7% Congolese and Southeast African. So that means, you know, from the Congo. And then Angolan is Angola. It was a colony founded by the Portuguese, I believe, but in Africa. So Angolans are African, but they speak Portuguese. Look it up. It's really cool. I am 43.7% Congolese and Southern East African, and 38.5% Angolan and Congolese, and then 2.7% Southern East African, and then 2.5% broadly Congolese and Southern East African. West African 9.7%. So West Africa, I am 5% Nigerian, 2.2% Ghanaian. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm butchering this. Ghanaian. Why was that so hard to do? Oh my gosh, why was that so hard to read? Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean. And then I am 2.5 broadly West African. All right, cool. Moving on to my European background because Europe is everywhere, apparently. European, 35% European. So I'm 35% Southern European. Within those, for the breakdown for European, I'm 27.9% Spanish and Portuguese. And I am I'm so excited. I am 4.1% Italian. Woo! Oh my gosh. Y'all have no idea how excited I am that there's some Italian in me. I always knew it. And to my Italian friends, especially you, Joselina, I'm Italian. I'm a little bit Italian, like this much, but like, it's still there. I'm still Italian, so think about that. Love you, love you. Okay, I'm literally so excited about that. I've always wanted to be Italian. I don't know why. Whatever. East Asian, so 10% East Asian and Native American. So, you know, I guess there was a time in like the 90s or whatever where people in America were like, oh yeah, I'm Native American too. And I'm like, and I wasn't part of that movement or whatever. Like, I don't know. I mean, hey, cool. I didn't know that that was like an actual thing in the United States where like people were like,
oh yeah, I'm Native American. Like, I have to be Native.
Whoa. Like, weren't you the one that just like, didn't Americans kick the Native Americans, indigenous people off their land? And now you want to be part of them? Like, really? So, East Asian and Native American, 10%. So I am 8.9 Native American, and I'm 0.9 Chinese and Southeast Asian. I'm 0.2% Chinese, 0.2% Filipino and Austronesian, and 0.5% broadly Chinese and Southeast Asian, and broadly 0.2% broadly East Asian and Native American. And then it says trace ancestry is North African, 0.3%, and unassigned 0.7%. And then it says your recent ancestry in the Americas, South America, state of Sao Paulo, Brazil. So people with my genetic makeup are primarily found in Brazil. I think that's amazing. I think that's so cool. Because obviously I am from Sao Paulo, Brazil, instead of Rio de Janeiro, which, you know, when people think of Brazil, they think of
Rio, we're going to Rio, you know, like we're going to Rio for Carnival.
But there are so many other like Recife and Ipanema and yeah, whatever. So y'all get the picture. Guys, it's so funny because then it says, you know, okay, so it even predicts your physical features, so based on your DNA, which is awesome. So cheek dimples, I am, there's a 52% chance I do not have cheek dimples, 48% that I do have cheek dimples. I don't know. Cleft in chin. This is funny, okay? Luciana, your genetics predict 88% you do not have a cleft in your chin. 12% you do have a cleft in your chin, and I do. I have like a little, oh, it's breaking out, but it's right there. It's like a little space in my chin. So I am the 12%. Dandruff, whatever. Luciana, your genetics predict 52% chance that you've had dandruff. I have dandruff, that's the thing. Earlobe type, Luciana, your genetics predict 65% chance you have detached earlobes, and 35% chance you have attached earlobes. I have detached, as you can see. Earwax type, 93% chance you have wet, sticky earwax, and 7% chance you have dry, flaky earwax. I do have wet, sticky earwax. Eye color, Luciana, your genetics predict 31% chance of dark brown eyes, which is what I have. I do. I know that I have them. Finger length ratio, Luciana, your genetics predict 69% chance of your ring finger, that your ring finger is longer than your index finger. You guys decide, that's all I'm saying. Freckles, Luciana, your genetics predict 68% chance you have few to, if any, freckles. I actually do have freckles on my nose, right there. But yeah, that's it. Hair photo bleaching. Luciana, your genetics predict 66% chance you experience hair photo bleaching. So like when it's sunny, my hair becomes lighter, and then when it's dark, it's just dark. So my hair texture, Luciana, your genetics predict 34% chance of slightly wavy hair. I would say I have slightly wavy hair. Ooh, and then lighter dark hair. Luciana, your genetics predict 67% chance of dark brown hair. I do have dark brown hair. And then, newborn hair. Luciana, your genetics predict 52% chance you had little or no hair at birth. That is true. I was a preemie, and I really didn't, I was malnourished. It was a sad state. I was in a sad state, but I did not have like those baby hairs. But now, thank Jesus, because I can pull my hair back and it's all good. So it's so funny. Red hair, 99% chance you do not have red hair, and 1% chance you do have red hair. I, as you can see, do not have red hair. Skin pigmentation, let's go. 58% chance of light brown skin. Yo, I think I have light brown skin. Do y'all think I have light brown skin? Because I do. And then stretch marks. 81% chance you have stretch marks. I do. I do. Toe length ratio. 61% chance you have a longer second toe. I think they're pretty the same length, but my second toe goes like this slightly. So if it was straight, then I think it would be longer. Unibrow. 55% chance you have a little bit of a unibrow. Widow's peak. Yo, I do not have a widow's peak. 77% chance you do not have a widow's peak. So that's my physical features. You know, it's really cool because you can also do your wellness. Like you can also do so many things. So asparagus odor detection, cilantro taste aversion, sweet versus salty, bunions, misophonia. What is that? Misophonia. I forget what that is. It's loading though, so just a second. Oh, I hate the sound of chewing. Yes. Luciana, based on your genetics and other factors, you are more likely than average to be afraid of heights. Yes, I am. Fun fact that you probably didn't know about me. I don't know why, and I don't know where it came from, like at all, but I guess it's all in the science, it's all in the genetics. Praise Jesus, hallelujah. But at the same time, it's so annoying because now I am actually afraid of heights. Like, I hate it. And also, like, you know, if I know you or like whatever, even if you're a stranger and I see you like peering over a waterfall, or I see you peering over like, I don't know, a river, a ravine, I don't like, just someplace high, or even like a skyscraper and like you're peering down below to the next floor, I'm gonna be like,
Joe, get out of there now!
Like, cause I don't want you to fall, and I love you. So that was basically me in a nutshell. There's so much. I mean, there's so much. So anyway, if you guys want me to go into my other reports more, like physical features, lifestyle dashboard, DNA relatives, that would be great. I could make a part 2 of this, but I just wanted to put it out there that 23andMe actually does work. I did do this because I was curious. I am adopted. I'm from Sao Paulo, Brazil, but I was adopted when I was 9 months old, and I didn't come to the States until I was 10 months old. I have been back to Brazil 5 times now to adopt my other siblings as well as one mission trip. Brazilians are very like me. they're very like, and so they're always like kissing and hugging and like, how you doing? You know, but they're amazing and they're very loud and amazing and awesome. Awesome people, awesome people. And then when you get back to the States, it's like, oh yes, how are you doing? Yes. I'm not gonna hug you, and I'm only going to shake your hand if absolutely necessary. Well, Americans are cool too. But what kind of Brazilian am I? I am 54% sub-Saharan African, 34% European, and 10% Native American. The Spanish and Portuguese, like, you know how Britain like got slaves from Africa and they like put them in the United States, primarily in the South. Same thing happened with like South America down there in my home country, Brazil, where, you know, the Spanish and Portuguese teamed up and they would take people from Africa and put them in Brazil to harvest coffee.
The best coffee in the world.
And sugar cane.
Best sugar in the world.
And something else I'm forgetting right now. But yeah, the coffee and sugar cane were the primary two things. And I don't know, I'm missing something. But anyway, well, I'm a Brazilian African American. Yep, 100%. I am a Brazilian African American, and don't you forget it. Even they even like put in DNA stuff, like relatives, and I found like a third cousin somewhere in São Paulo, Brazil, which is like so cool. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or at least comment. That would be greatly appreciated. Have you ever tried to, have you wondered about your DNA or maybe your connections or family connections? Who knows? Family secrets might be unraveled or like brought up. Like you thought you were something and then boom, here it is. Your DNA says you're another thing. Think about it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Luciana K. And again, thank you for watching. Mwah! And if there's something that you want me to review, put that down in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! Mwah!